Okay, so I have a BOahong 100% cotton cold pressed paper block. This is the 7x10 student grades, the green cover like that. I have the attached in the description this photograph that I found of like a tree on, I think it's on Park Avenue, New York City. And I don't really want to make the buildings that dark. I want to lighten them up. I have soft buildings in the background. And put the tree, and then I think I want to add some people. So you can try and play with this yourself, right? You figure that the land where the snow is kind of go here. You know the tree's going to go in the middle. And if you need to draw like where the building's going to go, like perspective wise, this one comes down, or I can just cut this one off a little bit. Maybe have it come down on an angle, down, on an angle, down. Same thing here, just kind of like on an angle, up. Nothing really extravagant. Okay, I'm gonna mix up some color. So ultramarine blue deep, burnt sienna, make a nice water down like gray, and then we're gonna add some burnt sienna into that as well for the building. So this is like a little bit more blue or gray. I'll add some more blue in here. The consistency is very loose. We call it tea. When it comes out of the tube, it's butter. Add more water. It's cream, milk, coffee, tea, just like the actual product. So I'm going to grab my brush. This is a 16 round aqua. I dipped it in some more water, and I'm going to start to dip it in water again. So you see how dark that is? I don't want it super dark. It will dry later. I can go right over the buildings too, where they're going to be. Dip my brush in some more water. Grab the paint. Just kind of go lightly. We don't want it super wet. We want it damp, but not super wet for this exercise. Going down, I'm going to dip my brush in some water and fill this all down here until we want the snow to start. So it's damp, so not very, very wet. It's wet though, but it's not super wet. I'm going to go to the edge here. Now I'm going to take a flat wash brush and grab some burnt sienna. Loosen that up with this color. Now the consistency can be light, like tea, coffee, but we don't want it so much wet, because it's going to bleed everywhere on the paper. So you can tap it on the paper towel a little bit to remove some excess. Let's see how it's going to bleed. Just dragging it down. Want a very light building. Pull it down. If you might have to wait till it dries a little bit, but again, I'm going to drag it down here. Grab this color. If it starts to kind of dissipate a little bit, that's fine. Don't freak out. As long as it gets in that little angle. Now a little bit more blue. You can make a grayer building. And another one down here. Right? So we have these buildings. Get our little browns in there. Don't worry about the bottom. We're going to just dissipate that in a second. And then here, just take your brush. Oh, and then that's on an angle. Remember, it's not like perfect. It's just like buildings, like generic looking buildings. Right? Water it down again. Put some building back here. You can't really see what they are. They're just kind of there. And the tree is going to go in front of that. Those are our buildings. Can make it a little bit bigger. Connect those two so they look like a bunch of skinny guys. Maybe this one can go up a little bit more to the top, like it does in the photograph. And on the bottom, I'm going to grab some water and just kind of blend and bleed that. Now it will dry lighter. We might have to make another pass. I don't know. It's kind of like trial and error. Go like that, because that would be the street. Just a little bit of streaks like that. Leave the rest because I'm going to put the tree there. And it's starting to slowly dissipate, but it's not that bad. I want to keep it where it's soft. And then we're going to let that dry. Let me see. I'm going to add a little bit more color here. If I get a little thicker with the paint. A little blue. A little burnt sienna. And a little bit more blue. Tap on the paper towel. It's very thick. Because I don't want it that dark. Yeah, see, it gets a little bit darker. It won't move as much. And you can really see the building now. add the windows and all that good stuff in a bit. Same thing with this one. I'm making this a little bit more brown, like you see in the photograph. Come down. See, like a soft city. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry a bit. If we start to put the tree, we could start the tree. We could play with it, but it's really a hard edge, but I want to make a soft looking tree. So I'm gonna grab my Princeton 8 long round aqua cadmium yellow deep, Prussian blue. It's starting to seep in, and burnt umber. Right, a little bit more Prussian blue. Grab the yellow, put it over here. That's a lighter green. If I add more yellow, I want to just try and play with this. So I know that maybe I'm going to have my tree middle. I can grab a little brown right here, like right about here. How much is it going to bleed? I'm playing around, seeing how it's going to bleed. Going to go up. Okay. Let's just figure out where the tree is. And grabbing my blue colors, blue, green. Now, that's a really kind of hard edge looking tree. We want to make a soft one. Grabbing some water, making it really loose. And notice how the branches kind of go up on a V. You can make them like that, or you can make them go across if it's easier for you. And see how I'm just kind of taking my brush, just kind of slowly wiggling back and forth. It can go up and down. I can dip it in the water and get it really kind of loose like that. I'm going to play around with this little scenario here. I want it to be a soft tree. See? So take the brush, get loose water, and I'm making it like the V. I'm probably going to tap a little bit of color, make it even more looser. Leaving the space in between for some snow. We got those soft buildings in the background, right? Do 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 do. Squiggle. Now see, it's very wet here, so it's really dissipating. You see that? That you might have to wait till it dries a little bit, but I don't actually mind it if it gets a little thicker. The paint, so the same colors, a little bit thicker, hardly any water. See, I'm getting thick on the right hand side here. Start to put that in. It won't bleed as much. You want the bleed, but not as much. There isn't really any water in here, so it can't bleed. But we're going to make it bleed. We're going to make you bleed. So I'm tapping and dipping my brush into water. Connecting it. It's going to get bigger as it goes in the bottom here, obviously. Look at that. Do, 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 do. Big old tree in the city. Come down on the snow part like you see in the photograph. You can start to kind of wiggle your brush. I'm holding it way at the end like a baton, and I'm standing up as I'm painting actually, so it helps you become much looser. I'm dipping in the water again and just kind of pushing the paint and wiggling that little branch. So now it's in the snow part. These ones kind of stopped, remember, because it was thicker. And this one kind of little blob. So we can grab some thicker paint and kind of put little branches up from there. No perfect tree. Could be a little more goofy on one side than the other. Right? Okay, kind of big. I'm going to put a stand back here. I'm going to put a little stand like it's coming down from there. Not a stand, excuse me, the trunk. I don't know what I'm saying. And then putting the trunk up in here. I'm grabbing some burnt sienna, a little bit of ultramarine blue deep, getting that brown in there. Voila. Not fun. And our buildings I dissipate. I think it's kind of bigger than I wanted to do it. And I'm going to remove a little bit. So I'm going to clean a brush, flat wash, and clean it off. Kind of just tap and twist. Take off some of this. I'll add some color back in, but I just wanted to have a little softness happening here. And we'll add some darker color too. to match the background. It just doesn't match it, right? You can grab some of the darker paint, even with this brush. You're like, why did you remove it and add? Because it just, I'm trying to make it soft in some areas, not so pointy. Blend it a little bit more. See that? Thicker paint. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, that's a little bit too much blue. A little bit more brown. You see blue in there. You could always spray it too. We got this soft tree happening. Voila. Yeah, it's a combination of lifting and going down. So I can just go back in a little bit, lifting here. Just to get that softness in some of the areas. Okay, and now I'm going to add a little, almost like a shadow underneath the tree. I'll just grab the 8 long round, a little bit more blue with my burnt sienna. And I'll go under here, a little bit more blue, a little bluish gray. Kind of go in here. You can add some burnt sienna too. So I put a little line there, back and forth. Grab the more blue. Making this kind of really loose. Get some more water. And add a little bit more ultramarine blue deep. That's a really blue. It's fun just to play. And we go back over here. Like I said, it's inspiration for what I see in the photograph. I'm not going to paint exactly as that. I have other things in mind. Right? We see the street kind of here. Get some burnt sienna. And then more gray. Just kind of put the little lines like there. You can do some detail like this. Just soft detail and lines, whatever that is. And the building could get a little bit darker here. Just, you see I'm taking this brush, this is a long round, and just doing a little bit of light there. Just differentiate what's going on. Same thing here. Little light lines on the angle of some of the buildings. Indicate some windows or awnings. But nothing, there is a tree there. I don't need to put everything in there. You can put like a little tree. Just point it out like this. Just taking your brush, pushing out the tree branches. Making a little darker on the bottom. Because the background is just non-sequential, like, right? Just do little building details. And then for windows, little tiny windows, you could take, I guess, a 10 round, just basically the section right here. Get a little more blue, blue-gray. And we're going to just go like that. That's the window, see? These would be on an angle. So you would kind of go like more an angle like that. Again, we're not reinventing the wheel with windows here. Look how quick I'm doing those in. Just so you know it's a building. And you can put, oh, that's a little too dark. I'm gonna lighten that up. Maybe this one's a little bit darker. This little section, put some little detail. Look at that, it's coming alive, right? And then here, again, little details, and then little windows. And nothing, I'm not doing anything really tough, it's just kind of faded. And then you can do the same thing here. All the little windows. Just kind of going downward, perspective-wise. And then you have a building in the city. They get a little bit straighter as they go that way. Make this a little bit darker. Ta-da! And now we'll add some people and little highlights. By the way, you could take this little gray here and just kind of indicate like maybe covered cars. I'm just putting little gray lines here. Like I said, I don't want it to be so realistic, hyper realistic. And it is snowing. I could take this brush too and grab while it's still wet, or dip it in water. I want to make a little bit more of these branches. Can make it a little bit darker. We can add some white gouache or something on them to get that snowy look, but I like the dissipation. So for people, ultramarine blue deep, burnt sienna, pretty thick, right? You could use a dry brush. Mine's a little bit wet, but the dry brush works better. Tap on paper towel to get it dry. This is pretty wet paper towel. A dry paper towel. So you want it dry. And basically, you're going to do a little head. And depending how big you want the people, I'm going to do a little head. I want them smaller. And the body. Just kind of go like this, down almost like a V, and then the legs. So they're hanging out by the tree. Another one here. I'm just putting this color in for now, and then I can kind of go on top of it with some other colors. If you want them like moving, their shoulder goes up and goes down. Let me zoom in again so I can show you again. Put a small one here. So a little head, circle. Basically take this part of the brush, push down like that, and then from there you add like the little legs and the arms, and there's the person, right? I'm gonna add some, like a little smaller person back here, and the person kind of hanging out here. So they're around the tree. You can have them all around the tree, or just a few around the tree. And like I said, I'm just making like a gray. You can make more of a brown color. And we could add some gold or something to the tree. Just some people, and you can put some tiny people way back in here. Just a few people hanging out. I think I'll do a bigger one here. Smaller head, bigger body, put some arm out, kind of go like this. Maybe it has like a jacket. So, and then like that. Something like that. The arm out. Little line for a dog. So if you're gonna have a dog, put the little dog. It's like a rectangle, little head and little legs, and the tail. There's the dog. Right, and then we're gonna put some snow, a little bit of snow around them. Well, they're in the snow, so I'll grab the ultramarine blue deep, burnt sienna, a little bit more blue, and maybe just do a little bit of, we'll wash this down a little bit more. Let's see, a little bit of lines from the people. They're in the snow, right? Get a little bit darker. I'll add some burnt sienna to that. And then you could have little bluish snow print. And there you go. Look how quick that was to make a really cute city scene. You could change the colors on the clothes if you want to, add it. Super fun. I love it. Just a simple little tree like this. And you can splatter in some snow, add a little gold balls or something in here, red, yellow. But that's a simple city scene. If you want the extended version, click the link in the description box below if you're a Patreon member and get the extended version of this. But that's the basic premise on how to do a soft building tree in the city, and then you can extend from there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. And like I said, just a little bit of color here. You can grab a little bit more color here, just make a little bit dirtier snow here, or see that it's snow, but you know it's snow because it's white. All right, guys, take care.